Hi there, and thanks for joining as I do Chillin' with my gnomies. I found an old pillowcase that didn't have a match, so I decided why not make something out of it. Some placement tape, scissors, ink mat, and my transfer, as well as a permanent marker is what I'm using. Permanent marker, of course, to write on the back because we use these over and over again. And my chalk scissors are great because they're anti-stick, so you can cut apart your sticky transfers and not have it catch at all, which is pretty handy. And then I'm using the placement tape because you'll see these little targets on the transfers, and we want to line them up on there so that we can get each of our layers perfect. But I am using ink, which is permanent and can't be erased. So I'm going to ink onto the little piece of tape that I'm placing down. So deciding which way I'm going to go, I need to figure out where the gnomes are going to begin and start. So I just took the finished layer and placed the tape underneath so that I know exactly where everything needs to start. My first transfer is beards. It would be really hard just to put that on there and know where to build from there. So starting with the last transfer, I did mark those, and I'm going to line up the beards where I want them to be. And I'm going to do two different gnomes here. And I am going to go with Christmas theme because, hey, Christmas is coming. Of course, I want little gray bearded gnomes, so I'm just using my gray ink there. I believe it's called Storm. And you can see on the teal tape below, I do have the markers there. So I'm just going to line those back up, which, you know, gray isn't the greatest to see on there, but you can see that versus the teal. And so lining those up, I'm going to do two different skin tones because, hey, we're all friends and we all love one another and we were all created equal. So I want to kind of show that here on my piece. And so doing two different skin tones, hands, doing the little belts and their little leggings in Christmas colors. The belt does not have edges on it to give it a defined look, so it's going to be just the buckle has a color. And so it's going to be the same color as my pillow. So I do go through and add with a little detail tool the line to make the belt more defined as breaking it up from the regular pillow. And then going on with my third layer, just lining up those bullets once again. Before they had these, it was guesswork. So I absolutely love that they took the guesswork out for us and make this so easy. Starting from the bottom up, black boots, and then I'm going to alternate the Christmas colors here. And I'm going to come back with that first transfer that you saw me do just the beards with. And I am going to add the words to that because I want Chillin' with my gnomies on there. And the other option for this transfer was to say, I'll be gnome for Christmas. And of course, after I made the pillow, I thought I should have put that on the other side with little gnome heads peeking out. But hey, that's the wonderful thing about this is you can create and create again. All of our transfers are able to be used, they say 8 to 10 times. I have used some of mine upwards of 30 because I take really, really good care of them. So these are going to be used again and again, and I'm going to create quite a few projects with these little gnomes just to show you how versatile the product is. And I am drying in between the layers. I'm not showing that just because, you know, this would be a very long video, and already I think it's upwards of 5.5 minutes. So I'm using shimmer gold for the stars, and Chillin' with my gnomies is in black. That tub of black ink I have there is one of the first tubs I ever bought, and that was over 2.5 years ago. The black is a thinner ink, a little bit goes a long way, and it lasts a long time. So you guys can use these and take care of your stuff, and it'll go forever. Well, I can't say forever, I guess, but it'll go quite a while. So here we go. And drying this, I'm going to heat set it so that this can be washed if it needs to be. And then I am stuffing it with a stuffed animal filling when I'm done, protecting my surface so I don't warp my ink mat from the heat. I put a towel down, parchment paper over the top of my project to protect it and my easy press. Use an iron on cotton setting for 4 minutes on each side, or your easy press on 350 for 30 seconds on each side. Doing the second side, I'm going to pull my sewing machine up here, and I'm just going to make a real quick straight line down and over, just leaving a small gap. And then what I'm going to do is cut the excess pillowcase off And then we're going to go ahead and flip it back right side through the hole there. Any of you who've taken home economics in junior high school know what I'm doing here. That was one of the things we had to do at South Junior High was do our little pillowcases. So flashback to junior high school there. And then I do stuff it and I do a quick whip stitch to shut the little bit of a hole up that I left. And then there's my final product. Let me know what you guys think and let me know what you would do with the Chillin' with the Gnomies. I would love your input and then I'll create that for you.